So I'm Brenna Miniscalco. I'm a Phase 2 student here at OVC. My road to OVC started back during my undergrad. I had heard about it from some professors and students there, and so I decided to do some research on the school, and I found some pretty incredible things about OVC. Definitely prestigious with its reputation. It had a lot of opportunities for me to be the best veterinarian that I could be. So I decided to apply, and I got in, and it was absolutely amazing. So I got my degree in animal sciences and a chemistry minor at the University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana. And my concentration was in pre-veterinary medicine. And I think the most appealing thing about OVC was the curriculum. It looked very challenging, and I knew that I was going to be learning a lot, and I was going to be the best vet that I could be if I went to this school, for sure. My experience at OVC so far has been absolutely wonderful. I've been welcomed with open arms, and I've made a ton of friends and had a bunch of opportunities to succeed in the veterinary medicine field, and I don't regret my choice at all. I love being here, and I'm so happy that OVC is actually making my dream come true. When I first came here, I ultimately wanted to be a small animal practitioner, and I think it was mainly through the clinical medicine course, starting in phase 1, and you have it all through your phases. They give you a lot of hands-on experience with large animals, so dairy cattle and horses, and I actually realized how passionate I am about large animal, and that ultimately made me decide that I wanted to be a mixed animal practitioner. Phase 1 clinical medicine focused a lot on animal handling for large animal species, such as the dairy cattle and horse. It also helped us form our physical exam for cows and horses, which I thought was extremely helpful. I was very scared at first when I was first handling dairy cattle and horses, but the professor's right there by your side. They're helping you along the way, answering every question I had. I have a ton of questions, so. Clinical medicine phase 2 focuses more on medical techniques, so how to give an IV injection, how to give an intramuscular subcutaneous injection, how to take a blood sample from a cow. So I think my best experience here so far at OVC would be the professional welcoming ceremony that took place during phase 1. And it's basically the university's way of welcoming the first class into the veterinary medicine profession. And then you get your blue coats, you get your stethoscope, your family gets to come. It's a big deal. You're happy, everyone's so proud of you. And I think just being able to share that moment with my family and my classmates brought me closer with my classmates and just the profession in general for veterinary medicine. I think being so far away from my family, definitely social media, technology is so helpful. I can FaceTime them whenever I want, or Skype, or talk to them on Facebook. If I didn't have that, I don't know where I would be. So one way I like to deal with the hardship of being so far away from my family here at OVC is definitely using my support system with my friends here. My Canadian friends, my American friends, it doesn't matter. Everyone has been so supportive, and they listen to me, and they help me cope with the difficulty of being away from my family. So something that was very surprising for me at OVC was the variety of clubs that they have here. There's something called Clubs Day that they have here at OVC, where you can go around and you can talk to different clubs and their members, get an idea, find out what you're interested in, and actually sign up and be a part of that club. I think that the most amazing thing about the clubs is that they have so many hands-on experiences. Different wet labs, different lunch talks, different opportunities to learn about something you're interested in. It's very easy to get involved here. A few things I do. I am a mentor for phase 1 students, so it's something called phase 2, phase 1 guides. And what we do is, it's a group of phase 2 students. They are in charge of different practice groups for phase 1, and we just basically act as a resource for the students and help make sure that they have a smooth transition into the OVC community. I ultimately chose OVC after I came here for my interview and tour. When I first got here, everyone was so nice to me. They were interested. in what I've done and where I've been, and they made me feel significant as an individual. And I remember when the day was done, I turned to my dad and I looked at him and was like, "Dad, I have to get in here. I have to go to this school."